Flosstube, it's Lori McCleary. Welcome to the 10th day of Vlogmas. Hi Flosstubies, it's Lori. I have a sweet and short video for you today. I got just a tiny bit of decorating done. I pulled out one of my tubs of my kitchen decorations and did a little bit of scattered decorating. I'll insert a couple pictures here and there. And that was about all I had in me for today. I did get some happy mail and I will share that with you too. We're gonna try for another Tilly viewing. She just woke up from a nap, so she's ready to go. So I don't know if I shared my last collection of fabrics from Acufactum, but they're so cute. They're Christmas. So if I did, I apologize. I'm going to share them again. So we have, oops, am I upside down here? We have some, are they sewing? They're sewing ladies in the snow. And this one I really, really like. I like the other one too, but look at that. Isn't that cute? And then these are the coordinating fabrics. Again, I'm always holding them upside down. Looks like rose hips maybe. And then this beautiful woven, it's a woven plaid. I really liked that. And then today, my December packet came. I haven't looked at these yet, so we can look at them together. Oh, these are really pretty. So more greens, beautiful winter scenes. Now there's the same, to me they look like rose hips, and then there's little red mushrooms, and it looks like, let's see if I can open it up a little bit. Here we go. There's a nice lady with a wreath, and these are all going to match very well. And then this one has a wreath with some birds, and then the coordinating fabrics, oh, I've got 3 prints this time. Larger wreaths, and this beautiful polka dot. So these are all going to look wonderful together. I have been in the club now for a little over a year. I just love it. I don't know if I'm going to keep going with it or not. Not because I don't love the fabrics, because I do, but I'm just getting so much now. And I really haven't started making anything yet. But gosh, I hate to miss out, you know, that FOMO is real. So look at how beautiful all of those look together. Oh, I'm pretty sure I can make something pretty spectacular with that set of fabrics. So that was, my only excursion was just a little excursion down to the mailbox. And I had a yellow slip in there, which tells me I have a package. So I drove all the way into town to the post office, which was a flippin' madhouse. I could not believe how many people were in our little tiny post office, and they were all standing in line waiting for packages. And I got there and I looked at the yellow slip, and the wrong slip had been put in my mailbox. It wasn't a yellow slip for me because I really wasn't expecting a big package quite yet. It was for one of my neighbors. So I stood in line, handed them the slip, and left and came home. I have a few other things to talk about today. So recently I received my order and I got a packet of orris root. Now, several of you before Vlogmas even started this year had contacted me about doing the orange clove studded oranges. So I did the pear the first year of Vlogmas. And I talked about doing oranges, but I didn't do an orange. And 3 or 4 people contacted me and said that they had tried it with just the oranges and it didn't work out. So what I had read, and I can't remember which book I found it in. I have a book that I'm going to show you, but it wasn't actually in this book. What I had read is that you might want to use a fixative like orris root to help with the preservation of the oranges. So I think you mix this and some other spices, and then you roll the orange in after you studded it with the cloves. I think the most important thing is that you are putting the cloves far enough in that they actually touch, they break the membrane and they can get to the juice of the orange, because that's what happens is it sucks the juice out and dries it out, but it pulls the orange oil into the cloves. That's why they smell so good. So I had went and pulled a book. I know I saw it in more than one book. I went and pulled this book. I thought it was the one that had the information because it actually had it on here. And it kind of lightly touches on it, but it didn't really give me like a recipe of how much orris root to use. Basically, it said, I have the page marked, now I lost it. Let me see if I can find it again real quick without holding you up. Here it is. It said that once you've covered the pomander, and that's what they called it, pomanders, once you've covered it with cloves, you can rub it or roll it in a mixture of spices, including cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, and orris root. So I'm going to keep doing research, and sometime later in Vlogmas, we're going to make a clove studded orange pomander. But while I have this book out, I did find something that I do want to share with you. So it's an older book. Probably bought it in the 80s or 90s. Let's see. 1990 is the publication date. It's called A Scented Christmas. Sorry about the glare. And there's another simmer recipe in here that I'm going to share with you. So, and I've not tried this, so we can try it together. I need to gather some things. Basically, you mix a 1/4 cup of dry pine needles. Cedar, white pine, or spruce all work well. We have white pine around here, so I'll have to look. A 1/4 cup of hemlock cones or other small cones. We don't have hemlock here. If we do, I'm not quite sure where to look for it. But the rest of it is a tablespoon of cloves, a tablespoon of allspice, 2 tablespoons of cut up dried orange peel, 3/4 tablespoon of cinnamon, 3/4 tablespoon of nutmeg, and a couple of pieces of broken cinnamon bark. And then you can put a scoop of this in a simmer pot, and it sounds like it would smell wonderful. So we've done simmer pot discussions before. You can go back on my older Vlogmas. I don't remember which episode we talked about, but I think it was near the beginning of both Vlogmases. So while I was going through and putting away the patterns in my to giveaway basket yesterday, I did come across one more that I think would be a good giveaway for this time of year, and it's a Plum Street, and it is the Abominable bundle. So I will announce the winner for this at the same time as the other ones, but if you are interested in the Abominable bundle by Plum Street, go ahead and drop me a comment and tell me, let's see today, tell me what your favorite smell about Christmas is, since we're talking about scents, and put the word, put the word abominable in there. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. I will throw a few pictures in here somewhere of the little bit of kitchen decorating that I did, and also of the very beautiful sunset we had tonight. So until tomorrow, see you then. Bye-bye.